All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the other, and welcome back to All the Mods 8. In the last episode, we found a pyramid. And we tested out this amazing sword that takes care of people pretty easily. I really need to get rid of these swords somehow. But we decided to leave it at the end because I'd done a lot of work in the last episode and I knew that this would take a lot longer. So we're going to go in here now and it's going to be pretty intense to start off. So I'm just going to quickly put a few things away like this. Oh, stock up in here on some of the things that I want to stack up. And okay, so our inventory is going to get very full. Things are going to get pretty hectic. And I figured I'd start off with giving a warning about that. But once we get through this, we're going to go back home, play around with some of the new Unobtainium, and hopefully find ourselves some vibranium, and then start looking into what we want to do for expanding the base and building some more serious farms. So, with some pigliches over in the distance, I can turn my jetpack back on. Oh, they just spawned a bunch. And did you see that? Well, a lot of stuff has begun spawning underneath us. So this is going to be interesting. Music started playing. All sorts of things were happening. And one of those pigliches got absolutely yeeted into the stratosphere. I don't know whether you saw that. I'll make sure that I definitely show it off in the edit. The unfortunate thing about this is I have been sitting above a bunch of spawners. So I have generated so many mobs. I know it's about to get ridiculous in there. There we go. Well, we're going to destroy every single spawner that we find. And then we'll go back through and see what we can do about looting some chests and stuff. I'm going to try and keep up my night vision here just so that watching is a little bit nicer. But we're going to have a lot of loot floating around ourselves. Okay. Luckily, it doesn't look like we're really taking that much damage. We are so strong that a lot of this isn't really a concern. Here we go. Thank you. The music is adding a nice little touch. There's multiple music discs going off at once. Alright, let's head upstairs. That is a lot of spawners in one spot. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is like some weird arcade game kind of thing. Taking out a bunch of monsters while flying around. It's kind of ridiculous. Break all the spawners again. That sounded like a loot pinata. Okay. Now over to this side. We've done that one. Done that one. This one. Okay. Oh. There's this one. It's starting to calm down a little bit. Ah, here's a side that I didn't find before. Another loot pinata. Right, let's jump up top. What is this? That's incredible. There are so many spawners in this thing. Oh my god. This is why I kind of wanted to prepare all of this before heading to the other. But I don't know whether you've noticed, We've barely dropped a single heart this entire time. Oof. Break that one. Kill the piglich. Oh. There we go. That's 21 piglich hearts. Alright, what am I missing? Nothing there. So there must be, yeah. Stuff like that. Do I have any more sitting around in random areas? Doesn't look like it. But there's got to be some somewhere. I'm getting way too many spawns still for this not to be spawning from something. Unless they just are naturally spawning right now, I've got to be missing something. Maybe up in here? Nope. That's a lot of lag happening because of the amount of blocks that I have. Okay, what am I missing? Something in the middle maybe? Oh, here we go. There's some more. Alright, I'm looking for the sounds. Is there little hidden spots? Here we go. How do you get into this room? Tucked in the middle somewhere. This one was hidden. Every time you see an explosion like that, it is the loot pinata happening, the 4% chance. Ah, this is up through the center is what it is. Let's see if we can remove the rest of the mobs. In fact, we should probably have a look out in these areas. Whew! Oh, another piglich too. Nice. Very nice. All right. So, after we clear all of this out, all of these random spawns that were around the space. Okay. I feel like there may be a spawner somewhere that I haven't quite got. I don't know what's happening to him. He's getting yeeted somewhere. Let's just double check inside here. Damn. Maybe they just infinitely spawn. So we never have quite a reprieve. Or am I missing something? Because that's a lot of witches. Alright, let's think about this. That was pretty chaotic, but I think we've done most of it. Now I just need to double check and see whether or not there are some hidden ones that I didn't find tucked away in some corners like this one. Maybe up in some little corner. No, this is the center up here. Okay. I think we can start to look at what we got. We got so many eggs. What else? I got a bunch of all the modium gear, I guess. What? Possibly from the pigliches? So many gems that we're going to have to look at. What is that? Just a normal backpack? Oh my. This is potentially going to get out of hand. Let's grab this. Let's have a look through these things. Some really high level books that would be definitely worth taking. And let's put away things like this in there. Good lord. Vibranium nuggets? Hey, yo. Wow. This is ridiculous. We have only just started looting. We're already finding some crazy things. Netherite sword. I'll take that. These things can definitely go into sorting. Don't much care for the potions. I finally got through most of it. We got a lot of unique stuff. Very interesting gems. We're going to have a look at all of those when we get back home. But now we can loot. Phew. So, in the end, we got 34 piglich hearts. There's a bunch of interesting arrows in there. So what I might do is empty the arrows out of the ones that we found and then put them all inside an existing one. Nice. Let's see if we can pick up any of these. We might need a secondary one just for a few of those. And okay, now these bundles might actually be worthwhile for grabbing the gems. Let's see whether we can put that. Nah, it is a full thing off the get-go. What about these? Oh, but we can use that. Nice. So, a little bit of a cleanup there, and phew, okay, let's see what the rest of this pyramid has to offer us. I'm going to actually turn off my my jetpack because it was causing a lot of problems with me being able to stay where I am. Now these were... Oh. These chests are oddly spread around and don't allow me to get the loot. So a couple of those are actually spread around in varying places, and we just won't get loot from it, I don't believe. But that's okay, because there's still plenty of looter-style ones around. This is a little bit of a maze. Here we go. So all of these are, unfortunately, not lootable. Ooh. I'm thinking at this point that piglitches must summon them. Well, yeah, because when I'm fighting the piglitches, we build up massive armies of them. Speaking of, here's another one. This is absolute madness. What I'd say we'll end up doing is actually setting a waystone out here to allow us to come back and hopefully farm some piglitches down the line. Now this one here does have loot. That's what we like to see. And some vibranium. Lovely. God, there's so many. So once again, I'm going to put away the potions of healing because I'm not that interested in them, and put away all of this stuff. All right, what about this one? Getting more of these vibranium nuggets is amazing. Some of these aren't really that incredible, but I may as well take them and put them in with everything else. Oh, that's all the modium nuggets. Oh my goodness. That is ridiculous. All right. Let's check outside here. They must be down below in here. Yeah. Oh. Have I? Oh, no, I have been here. It was just dark. Another stack and a bit of vibranium. Not vibranium, or the modium. This is incredible. Also, just a bunch of really good gear. I cannot complain about any of this. None at all. May as well take the diamond blocks, even though we don't really need them. Oh, another piglich. Get in a corner. Yeah, they definitely spawn the witches. Everywhere, too. Okay, now we can head down to the very bottom level. Oh, another piglich. My hand is cramping from clicking so much. Oh. How did I miss those? This is definitely an overload on the senses. So hopefully I've managed to keep it fairly succinct and not be too much. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We're just going to try and get the last few things. Oh, another Modium. Nice. And then get out of here. Surely that backpack's nearly full. Not quite. I'm so turned around and not even sure where I am in this whole thing. It's ridiculous. I'm just trying to double check that I didn't miss any chests in any of these spots. That looks good. We'll check one last time up top, just to make sure none of these corners were missed. One more piglich for the road. Oh, and another one. But the hope is here that with this one trip, I shouldn't have to go looking for another one for a very long time. Especially now that I've got like 80 piglich hearts. That should get me started on a few of the major crafting things that involve them. Not permanently, but at least it's a good start until we set up some sort of farm here. So I think we're doing all right. Okay. I feel like I'm just looping around now. I'm going to check a couple little corners around these ways, because I know for sure that there's a few spots where these guys are. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Let's get out of here. Goodness me. Oh, hello, my friends. So, with all of that, we can probably come just here. Oh, they're all buried. Hey, fellas. We're going to grab this waystone that I grabbed earlier on my way around this area, and we're just going to go like this and call it other... no, we'll call it Piglin. I think that's how you spell it. Pyramid. Yeah. Do you really think you're worth it? So, with that, piglitches are still spawning. So we know if we want to come back at another time, we can actually turn this probably into a piglitch farm of sorts. But for now, I'm more than happy. And I am going to go home. Yeah! 243 levels. Thank goodness this stuff is indestructible. So we ended up with 84 piglitch hearts. Did I get... I wonder if you can get a piglitch egg. Let's see. Zombie with a skeleton witch. Nope. Nothing in there. Witch. Nah, I feel like that would be too easy. Now I can breathe. That was intense. That was a lot of fighting and swinging in a very small space consistently for a long time. So what I'm going to do now is put away those. Blaze spawn egg. Nice. Put away a few of these. Do this. Beautiful. And look at that. We got ourselves a bunch of Unobtainium. Oh, some piglitch hearts are in there too. And we even got ourselves a little bit of vibranium. Okay. Time for some sorting. And then we can start to look at what we can do with all of this. Where am I going to put all the Unobtainium? Here. That took a while. But now I have cleared out both of these backpacks. I've put away these few things that we got and a bunch. Where's the rest of it? There was one. A bunch of netherite gear that we got. We've almost got a full netherite barrel of all of these things, which I haven't honestly even looked at. I'm going to have to go through and find ones like that, which are the orange, I can't remember what it is, mythical, I think, because those add a huge amount to things. Let's see if we've got any more mythical. That one, for example, 5 step height, which is horrible, but we could add fire damage to a sword, for example. This one adds a bunch of speed or critical chance to weapons and whatnot, so that's really nice. 11 facets, whew, armor toughness and all sorts of goodies. Like, going out to one of those things is actually incredibly worthwhile. 2.8 luck, not bad. 75% speed, ooh. Experience gained on tools. Base arrow damage. Some of these would be very good to put on a bow. A flawless adds +3 reach and +3 attack range, which would be really nice. These two are like exactly the same. Actually, those three. +11 max health would be amazing as well. Or total attack damage +41% on a helmet. Goodness me. Yeah. Okay. We've got a lot of good ones. The other thing that I have in my main backpack is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of witch hats. We got a bunch of sugar and we got a bunch of glass bottles and all of that. Luckily, I added a bunch of extra stack upgrades, but we got a lot. So I'm going to have to deal with that at some point. And that does mean that we're probably going to want to start upgrading or adding extra storage disks. And now that we have this Unobtainium as well as a little bit of vibranium, we should be able to do so. Now, we did get the vibranium. I'm actually going to grab that. And with that vibranium sight, we could actually go and find some in the other, I reckon. Oh, casting one can be inscribed with spells at scribe table. Interesting. We went to the other, where we can get these ancient soul berries. It's really nice. And the mining dimension I've done as well. Look at us making our way through. Now, we can make a few things, get ourselves some of that, and then this thing. An angel ring allows the player to have creative flight at the cost of experience. Make sure to put it in your ring slot to free up inventory space. You can also upgrade the ring to use power instead of experience, which is really, really cool. And we get a legendary reward from it, like Nether Star Block, reactors, stack upgrades, something really, really good. What else? We definitely killed a bunch of these. Ooh. Craft any tier of installer to upgrade your factories. What is that one for? Mechanism. Ooh, damn. That's cool. Does that mean that I can upgrade one of my mechanism things to elite? Huh. Overworld bounty for witches. I've done that. We got some inferium. What was our random reward? An iron ingot. And we definitely killed more than 100 of them. We got a stack upgrade. And a bomb. Wait, what's our random reward? Avocado toast. Delicious. That looks like that's all we have at the moment. So in the new update, there were a few things added, a few different quest lines and whatnot that you can run through. I haven't actually ever got all the modium ore, which is interesting. We might have to go mine ourselves some of that to go through all of these things, obviously. And one thing that I do want to go for is the time in a bottle. This will be good to start accumulating some time, and now that we have the Unobtainium we can. We just have to go through and set up some different bits and pieces like this, which I already have some of the stuff. It's just a matter of getting the essence that is required. So hopefully that's not too hard. What I want to do now, though, is put away all of this stuff. And I did not mean to do that. Just need to right-click. We can come back into here. Now, I know you guys have said that we can line these things up. So what we might do is actually redo our mechanism setup a little bit. And I want to test something out. Actually, let's go out of here before we do that. The thing that I want to test out is what is our fortune level that we can get to. So if we go to F, fortune 7, but I don't have enough. How can I guarantee fortune? Let's try something. If we go to at Apotheosis and we build ourselves some of these tomes of miners, bunch of those, and then we put that in here and look for one that gives us fortune. Now there's definitely a possibility that fortune is a little bit more difficult to get, but we're just going to try it out. Silk Touch, fortune 5, that's a good one. And I'm going to build up fortune 4, a little supply of fortune books to make my life a little bit easier. Fortune 6, nice. Ooh, efficiency 9, fortune 6. Cool. So I'm going to go through this process, and I know that I have, as another commenter said, in my dank here. Yeah, I've got heaps of lapis. Oh, I did not mean to grab that much. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to reset up my mechanism, and then we're going to see whether we can get ourselves a decent supply of the Unobtainium and maybe even some vibranium before we finish up. Okay, so I've gone ahead and managed to get myself fortune 8, which I don't know if I can go any higher unless I get myself a tome. But for now, that will be more than enough. And we're going to try out something. For starters, we only got 1 from that. Is that a random occurrence? Okay, we got 8 from that one. Right, we just got very unlucky with the first one. And what I want to have a look at is what is the most efficient way to deal with this. We can get 1 for 1 with that. We can turn 3 into 4 with an enrichment chamber. We can turn 1 into 2 using oxygen, so that's not too bad. What else? That's about it. So then we look at what we have here, and we can turn that into a guaranteed 4 if we wanted to, or go like we were before and a guaranteed 3. So I suppose it just depends on the RNG, but most likely it is more worth it to go through with this pick and fortune 8, get as much as we can with that, and then try and expand upon it from there. Cool. Now I have been told before that using the Infinimine will make it roll every single one the exact same. So we could go really good or we could go really poorly. And I'm going to test that. We have 39 now, and that was 20, I believe. You can't vein mine it. Cool. Never mind then. We don't have to worry about it. This is going to take a little while. And for some reason, my network receiver just will not work. I've tried multiple different times to go through and reset it up, but it just doesn't seem to want to work for some reason. I don't know whether it's something that broke with the new update, but for now, inside the compact machine, I can't use it. All right, let me just mine this up. Yeah, I think we did all right. I managed to get one little oldemodium accidentally in there. So I'm just going to put down a few of these things out of the way. There we go. And all in all, we got 979 from about 180 or so. The next thing that I want to do is probably put these through, which one? 3 into 4? Nah. Purification goes 1 into 2. I think that's the one. Purification with oxygen doubles that. So we can get our 979 up to 1,800 and something. Essentially, that should mean that we get about 10 times the amount of ore that we had. Not bad. So if that's the case, what was that in again? Purification? Yeah, purification with some oxygen. And that's this one here. But before we use the oxygen, we should probably add some gas upgrades. So I'm just going to chuck that over there. And unfortunately, we do have to go out to do the crafting. I just can't work out how to fix that problem. But what we want to do here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I assume. With that, I should be able to go over here, install all 8 of them. Yep, 10 times the effect. We can put our oxygen in there. Wait, why doesn't that work? Oxygen? Oh, it's a purification chamber. Oh, this is a purification. Huh. Oh, it was full of oxygen? Now it just needs some power. Here we go. So we can chuck all that in there. And then what I want to do is see which machine to put next to it. In a crusher. Okay. Let's set this up properly in a second. So we'll put our power back down here and that on there like that. We'll get our purification chamber just here, and then next to that we'll add our crushing chamber. Then the crushing chamber is probably going to go into the enrichment chamber, I would assume, enriching it, and then a smelter. But we will take that out to our smelter out there. So if that's the case, let's put this back in here, and side config, output to the right, eject on. There we go. So auto ejects over to the side there. It's crushing it down. And then we go auto eject on into here, crushing it into, or enriching it into unobtainium dust. Beautiful. I'm just going to quickly put the few that I had in there and we collect the goodies. And this time I'll be able to show it being smelted. In fact, I wonder if it can output automatically to that as well. That's definitely worth checking out. Let's grab this, go back in. This should also be able to get power from there. We just need to put that in. Auto split on. And if I go like this, to the right, transporter, item config, output, it doesn't quite. That's all right though. I can just grab that. And yeah, it's pretty fast. Look at all this unobtainium. Oh, and that gets us a quest. We get some unobtainium site, which is fine. Everlasting upgrade, huh? Becomes indestructible, can't despawn or fall into the void. Huh, that's good. What can I sacrifice for that? Nothing right now. That's all right. We're thriving. So I'm just going to go through this process, sorting out all of this, letting it do its thing. And that is definitely being far more efficient on the oxygen than before. Way, way, way more efficient. I might even get through all of this without having to upgrade or add any more, so that's great. And then we've got unobtainium for days. I actually need to go out and put some of it away. 731 so far. That's all of our unobtainium put in, weirdly filling up in an odd way, but that's all right. That feels fast now, but once we upgrade it to the unobtainium, it's like instant smelting. Very odd that that is happening. I'm not sure why, but it's alright. We'll just let it do its thing, go through the process, and we can reap the rewards. There's so much unobtainium. So, not only do I want to make the time in a bottle, there are some very interesting things like this entangled block that can be used for some fancy stuff, and we can start heading towards some really big storage, as well as things like this infinite range booster for our refined storage system, creative wireless universal grid, I don't even know what that does, infinity pipe upgrade, which allows billions through per tick. So basically we could upgrade, but that does require an ATM star shard. Interesting. Infinite fluid, upgrade from vibranium to an unobtainium furnace. What's this? Entangled binder, can bind entangled blocks to other blocks. Interesting. And then of course this can be used for some other fancy things. Swoop. That's how fast it smelts basically 5 stacks, which is kind of incredible. And we managed to do that without needing any more oxygen. So thank you to whoever it was that commented about that in the comments. I appreciate it. We'll jump out here. We've got 1,666. We're only just starting to dip into the power that we have built up. And that's probably just from using this, I would say. Yes, that uses it up quite quickly. That's finished there. We're down to our last legs. There we go. And do we jump out here, go into our system, and we ended up with 1,958. Now, I can't remember the exact number of ores that we had to begin with. I will go back and check that. But I think that's a little over 10 times the amount of ore that we found. So we can do the same thing when we find vibranium. And we have... well, one, we have this unobtainium site, but we also have some vibranium site that we can go use just to get ourselves started on that. This is simple enough. We got a charm of diamond site. Cool. We might look into those a little bit later. And now we can technically work on this. We've got enough of that. We've got enough to make all the modding furnaces. We can get the nether stars, and a diamond ring is doable once we have vibranium. Huh. Cool. Also, we got this thing. Nice. So, with the vibranium, there are only really a couple of things that we can build with it. It does go towards some certain storages, like the 262 million storage. So that would be worthwhile. I wonder if you can make stuff out of it. It doesn't look like it. These rods are completely useless. The only use for the nuggets is to make the ingot, but worthwhile for a couple little bits and pieces, and for the combination to make this stuff. Now that is just used in the alloy block. Ooh, but it can make some interesting stuff. 47 attack damage and 9 attack speed. And this is 22 with just under 8 attack speed. So we can... we could upgrade a lot further. What about the vibranium alloy? Yeah, so this all could be used to make some interesting stuff. Okay. I see you are, Nubo. 5,000 source. And we upgrade. Cool. So, before we finish up this episode, I think I would like to find some vibranium. The question is, where do we look for it? I have this all the modium stuff here. Oh. And I need to make myself another one of these because I lost the last one. What I think I could do is go to spawn, find myself an area in the nether, quickly drink this potion, see if we find anything or a lot of things nearby. If we don't, then I'll quickly teleport to the other and try and find myself a place nearby that should have it. So, with that being said, let's head to spawn. We'll jump in here, and if we go over into this vibranium, we can see that it says in warped forest and crimson forest between Y100 and Y123. The same in both areas. So let's find ourselves a crimson forest. Now that we have the jetpack, we are zooming, like zooming. And I definitely held off for a while just so that I could enjoy the process of using different things. But obviously at this point, yeah, being able to use a jetpack is far superior. Get rid of you. Now the question is, will I be able to find one of those biomes? Ooh, squirrel. Getting distracted once again. This is cool. Oh, I've been here? Huh? Oh, that's disappointing. It's fine. I think at this rate, it's probably a better idea just to go into the other. Oh. What is this called? This looks like the right kind of place, but it's not quite. Magma wastes, huh? Interesting. It's a cool looking biome. Not what we need. Alright, I'm going to do this. Go back to spawn, go back in here, and I also want to see whether or not my teleporter is there. It is. So maybe when we teleport through, we'll still get what we were looking for. Yep. Okay, apparently it just didn't like us breaking it last time. Now I just have to, wait, I can probably see on here. I really can't. Is there a way to get rid of the grid? Stop it. Maybe we check out the map like this. Yeah. Ancient Warped Forest? Okay. Ancient Crimson Forest. What is that? How did I miss all of these things? This is a far nicer map to look at. There are two different maps in this setup. It's very interesting, actually. That's where we ended up finding our pyramid. Okay. How did I miss those? Is this like a village thing? I'm blown away right now. Village? Other village? Yeah, there's full on a village here. Is this a Piglin Village? Excuse you. A Zoglin? Zoglin spawner? Brute spawner? Oh my. Piglin Brute spawner. That's ridiculous. Oh, this has all the modium? Wow. Not what I expected, but a welcome surprise. Okay. I swear I just heard a village. A village. There's villages up in here. This is unreal. Well, well, well. This is a very interesting place. Wonder what they drop. Was that vibranium as well? There was. Vibranium nuggets in here. Well, well, well. That was very unexpected. A librarian? Hey, folks. This is amazing. I did not know this was in here. This is way too cool. Look at all of the goodies. Amazing. If you are just after, you know, a little burst of the stuff that you need, this seems like a pretty good kind of thing to find as well. There's a little bit of vibranium in here, so you can get enough just to get you started. There's a couple pieces there, but if you find a few, you're pretty good. What else have we got over here? Another one of these, which of course means more of the goodies. And after all that, we ended up with an additional 25 vibranium nuggets. In fact, it looks like there might be another one over here. I'm also going to grab one of those. Zoglin spawner. Ow. That's the most damage I've taken in a while. Well, curiosity not quite sated. I was about to say... What? I just got darkness? Blindness? What is this place? What are these guys? Illusioners. What? Huh? What is happening? Voluntary exile? Oh, great. Gonna summon a raid out here. Okay. Well, that was interesting. What? Do these guys just naturally spawn here? Piglin brutes? What is going on? This episode is just full of... Oh, they're fake. They're like not real ones. Evoker spawner? I'm constantly being surprised by these places. Oh, this is a raid? What? Did I just start a raid here? Oh my god. Oh, I can see. Oh, I can't see anymore. Alright, let's take a moment. Phew. I'll just put away a few of these things while I wait for that to disappear. Good lord. Raid? Does it count the raid as what's going on in here? Oh, they could just cast it on me from nowhere? I'm just swinging wildly in the darkness. I can hear them and I can see them slightly. And the raid bar does seem to be going down. Okay. Oh my. That's where they're all coming from. No wonder it felt like they just weren't stopping. And just a little bit further up. Oh god, I can't see anything. Check around these areas to see. They must be outside. There's some... Well, ooh, that's a big cave. Okay, what's down here? What is this? What is this? I'm so confused. Lava, random walkways, left and right. What is happening right now? Okay. Zig and zag and zoop and through, and is there any point to this place at all? My raid's still going. Down and around and back and forth and, well, incredibly random. And I didn't find anything down there. Oh, there's definitely some noise in there. Oh, here we go. There's two more. Oh, why did... Oh, I just got a... Oh my god, I just got a loot pinata and got the same exact drop 20 times. Oh my god. Wonder if that's meant to happen. Is there a way down? Where are you? There you are. There you are. This is the most random thing I've experienced in a long time. I want to know what happens when this raid ends. It's just a glitch? I'm so confused. Hello? I also want to know what the heck's going on with that, that maze. Oh, netherite. Oh, here we go. Damn it. Can't see anything, but they're somewhere near here. There we go. Yes. More. Give me more. The raid's getting ever smaller. You. Where else? Over here too. This is like an other dimension raid, I suppose. Very interesting. Where are you? The final piece to the puzzle. Where are you? Where? Where are you? Please. Somewhere down here? No. Somewhere up top. To my left and down. Where? Down here. That's not it. What? You. That's also not it. Oh, come on. Come on. You can't be the last one. You're an apotheosis boss. Coming from that direction? We will defeat this raid if it is the last thing I do. I want to know if something happens. Do we become like gods to the piglins? Do we get cheap stuff from them? Come on, show yourself. Surely it's only one more. Was that it? Oh, come on. Come on. Please. Are you in here? Ah, are you up top here? No. Are you in this house? If that raid bar starts filling again, I swear, I will lose my mind. I will just not know what to do with myself. It's gone. It's back. Okay, I have one last idea. Are they down here? This is so cool looking, but it doesn't seem like it. Wait. Oh, this must be that that weird thing. Oh! 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 All the modium... What? Oh, wait. All the modium, vibranium, gold, raw vibranium. Okay. Not just a random thing. Unobtainium block and raw unobtainium. I think we just lucked out that it was visible all the way over here. But this raid is still here. No. Are they somewhere inside this thing? What are the chances? Somewhere in this maze, is there the final piece to my raid puzzle? There's an easy way to find this out. There we go. Destroy it all. Destruction. Ah! Apparently not. I have a sneaking suspicion that that raid just wasn't anything. And we've spent this entire time wasting our time. Not actually completing a thing. But at the end of the day, we did find a few bits and pieces and waste a lot of time. I'm sorry to do it to you again, folks, but I think we're going to leave the episode here and find our vibranium in the next one. Excuse you. We've got ourselves a fair bit of goodies, and I'm definitely really happy about the vibranium blocks and stuff, as well as this unobtainium. That's really nice. That's going to be put to good use, I'm sure. But in the next episode, we will make a quick little dig with this vibranium site, see if we can get enough to get ourselves a decent little supply. I'll take that. And go from there. Redstone site. Nice. So, with all that being said, I would like to thank my Patreon supporters for your continued support. You folks are amazing, and I appreciate you continuing to help me on this content creation journey. And everyone who's been watching, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're continuing to look forward to what's to come. And until the next episode, I hope you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye, everyone. Felicia.